Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Grue Rume. And today for the Grue Rume, we got a great guest. He's a film producer, director, and writer, and his name is Cohn. And I'm really looking forward to talking to him. He's done a bunch of horror movies for Asylum, and he's working on new films that Bruce Willis stars in, Mike Tyson stars in, and we're gonna get him on the show and we're going to talk to him and it's going to be a great time. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host of Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Rume, and he is coming up next. Okay, welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come on.
Oh man, thanks for having me. It's always good. Always good. And I appreciate the support.
Definitely, man, definitely. And first, I wanted to start off by asking you, like, what made you want to start writing screenplays and films and all that stuff?
Oh man, you know, I good question. Uh, well, when I was younger, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and then when I was in college, my roommate was an actor, and I just thought that was so cool. Um, so we started like shooting little videos and you know acting and filming stuff, and then so that was sort of the turning point for me. And that was probably 18 or something. uh and very quickly I was like, and then he went to LA, and then I went out there. I basically went out there and crashed at his spot, and kind of was like, oh, this is cool. Maybe I can write or act or direct or produce, or somehow get involved in this industry. So
Nice,
it's more
nice.
monkey see, monkey do.
Nice, man. And um wanted to ask you, like, I saw you worked on a film. This band is like one of my all-time favorites. Like, you worked on the Leonard Skinner film.
Yeah.
And like, how did you wind up getting involved with that? And they asked you to write it, right? The script.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was with my good buddy Brian Pereira of Cleopatra Records, his company, and he represents, not represents. He has the artist he signed, uh, Artemis Pyle, the drummer of Leonard Skinner. Who was on the plane crash. So he was like, Artemis is cool. It's cool, and we've got, you know, he was in Leonard Skinner, so let's make this, movie about Leonard Skinner, and make it about the plane crash. Uh, More specifically because it's not, it's got some biopic elements, but it's definitely, I guess, about the tragic event.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. Yeah, like that definitely was something. Like, I mean, their music is so good. Even though like that happened, like they they do have other guys coming in for the band, like
Yeah,
new people joining the band, and they're still touring yet, and it's like they're still keeping the band name there, like the band name alive yet.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I will say this. Once Ronnie Van Zant died, um, the real Leonard Skinner kind of died,
That's
and
true.
a lot of his younger brother, started becoming the lead singer, and he's just not as he wasn't Ronnie Van Zant was, he was a legend. His brother is
Oh
cool.
yeah.
He can sing the songs, but he didn't write them, or he doesn't. He's not as good of a singer in my opinion.
True, true.
he's a good singer, but Ronnie's not as good as his brother was.
Yeah, true. You're right about that.
You know.
And what what song do you like the most from them?
Oh man, there's so many great
I
ones.
know, right?
Um, I mean, Simple Man is just such a good one
Yeah.
because it's just so wise. Uh, but I mean, On the Hunt. I love that one. I mean, it's great. I mean, there's a lot of them.
And you've also done a lot of horror films. And one dish, like you write horror films, direct them, produce them. Like, how do you get into a mind frame to write a horror movie?
I mean, horror's it's an interesting genre. Kind of, you know, uh, and I've definitely done some horror films. Um, I mean, I haven't, recently. I haven't done. That's I started off doing more horror films.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, and there's cool. I mean, it's really comes down to the script. If you got a good script, you know, it's good a good horror script, something kind of fresh or a spin on something else that's fresh. It'll be a good movie. I mean, you got to go for there's certain conventions that that's what makes up the genre.
Yeah.
Like, and I made some horror films, and I mean, I would definitely do another horror film. If the situation, if it was the right situation.
Yeah, definitely. Because like my like site, my show deals a lot with horror films. So when I saw you did horror films, I was like, oh my God, it's awesome.
I just did a shark movie. I mean, I just kind of a horror movie. I just shot this a couple months ago. Did this shark trapped in a house movie. So I mean, you can call that a horror movie.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, any kind of shark horror movie is good.
Yeah, it's a shark movie. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't call when shark movies. People just call them shark movies,
Yeah.
but they are, horror, and actually really scary because the creature is not something sci-fi. It's a real thing. Anytime you're dealing with a shark, if you're in the water, you're in trouble.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, when Jaws was out, like that scared so many people from going into the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. That was a horror movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, no, so I did that. Uh, yeah, it's if you can make a good if you can make a good movie in any genre,
Yeah.
that's really the goal, is to you know be able to make a good movie. But you got to have a good script, you know.
Oh,
You got,
definitely. Yeah.
doesn't matter what it could be in any genre, but the script's got to be good.
True. True. And like you brought up the shark horror movie you did. Like, how do you? I always wonder that when it comes to like shark films, like how do you get like the shark props to work right and stuff?
I mean, so we had some puppets, puppet pieces, uh, but a lot of it, most of it is going to be CGI.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
so I mean, this computer graphics are just insane. I mean, nowadays you can do some really great sharks, dinosaurs, and all sorts of creatures, any creature you want, and do it good. Um, I mean, it's really revolutionary. Uh, but have some we had some practical elements, and you got to complement the CGI with interactive lighting and practical effects mixed in. So
Yeah.
you know it's you want to be able to do both. But yeah, there's going to be the shark for the most part is going to be CGI,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
except for a few shots, close-ups and such.
Okay. Uh, I apologize for my dog bark in the background. Someone's supposed to watch him, and I could hear his voice coming through the walls.
It's all right. I got my dog here. I'm glad he's going out. Sometimes he does the exact same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard when you have a pet in the house and you're trying to do an interview because sometimes they're quiet and sometimes they want to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Sometimes they need that attention right then and there.
And like also like the horror films, I saw you did a horror movie with William Shatner. Like that must have been such a fun experience, like working with him, and I'm sure he was like telling you like stuff that he could do for his character and stuff.
Well, I mean, he was that was a good experience, man. That was Devil's Revenge. Um, that was that was a good experience. That script came from Shatner's team. It was his boy that wrote it. Uh, he died. Rest in peace.
Oh wow.
Uh, Maurice Hurley, I believe. Uh, so you know, but working with Shatner was cool, man. I mean, he actually, we had some good conversations just about like life in general.
Oh wow.
Just he was just kicking me some wisdom, which I appreciated. Uh, and yeah, he's great, man. He knows his shots. Uh, and working with him was cool. I mean, he's still going real strong,
Yeah, I know.
which is crazy. I mean, he's killing it. I mean,
Yeah.
he's amazing. Someone that has that drive and mentality. For as long as the staying power. I mean, the guy's a legend.
Oh, definitely. Like he's been doing it for so long, and like you were saying, he's still going strong. He's still even at his age, like he's still going strong, which is crazy.
Yeah, yeah. That movie. Yeah. I mean, it was cool. It was a cool experience. The movie, you know, we were, it was an interesting script. It was very abstract.
Hmm.
So I sort of made it a little pass to make it more shootable. Maybe I ruined it with my rewrite. Uh, Should have shot it, but who knows? I mean, it wasn't so much a rewrite; it was just making it shootable. But
Oh,
uh,
okay.
you know, we had some good actors in it, and Jerry Ryan, she was great.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
And, I saw you also got to work. You did it action film, Fast and Fierce, and you got to work with the late DMX.
Dude, that DMX is the man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that guy, that guy is a legend. I mean, uh, so cool. I mean, I was so sad when he died, man.
Yeah, I know. I was too. That was horrible.
I can't believe I'm still when I even think about it right now. You know, I'm it's unbelievable. You know, everyone's all everyone's like all bent up about Kobe. I'm more bent up about DMX.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I grew up listening. I'm from New York,
Oh,
so
okay.
you know he was he was icon. And, not to take away anything away from Kobe. I mean, it was Kobe was amazing. Uh, but DMX affected me more. Just from you know working with him and listening to his music when I was a kid.
Yeah, he definitely was taken from us too early. I mean, the guy was still so young yet, and his music was still out. So, like he's still making stuff. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah. Still doing it. Still killing the game.
oh, that, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Tragedy. But yeah, it was a cool movie. Showtime picked it up.
Oh, nice,
Yeah. Um, so that's cool. That was cool.
nice, nice. And I know you got there's a couple films you posted about on your page, but they aren't out yet. Like I think they're in like post production. You got it. For the first film, you got another action film coming out that stars Bruce Willis, right?
Yeah, yeah. The two of them, yeah, they're both, yeah, two Bruce. I just did two Bruce Willis films. Um, one in February and one like we wrapped like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Uh, so yeah, I just did the two. I did that shark film in between.
Yeah.
So you know, um, but that was cool. I mean, yeah, I mean, B Dub, Bruce Will, he's cool. Um, working with him is he's an I mean, he's a legend.
Oh
You know,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, Die Hard. You know what I mean? Like, legend. And yeah, I was, he's doing his thing. It was great to work with him. And on this last one, I mean, first, on Reactor we had Patrick Muldoon, and he was badass.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, last one we had Theo Rossi, Clyde Standen, and Thomas Jane. And we had Mike Tyson.
Yes, yes.
That was insane. Iron Mike is I mean, that guy is just a legend. I mean, so it was cool to be surrounded by uh such just heavy hitting people, like, and to be able to direct them uh, you know is cool. So you know movie making, yeah, I mean, it was they were both quite the experience.
Oh, I'm sure.
And you always try to learn. I always try to learn as much as I can. And you know and each movie each movie is different, and you're gonna sort of, you got, be flexible, because uh everything changes all the time. And it's just, you're, especially when you're dealing with these schedules,
Oh yeah.
and it's like this guy's only available, you know, on this, for these dates, but so you gotta go, you gotta accommodate a lot of schedules, and that becomes a sort of a burden on the production and other stuff. So we just rolled with it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that has to be tough. Like you got all actors from all over, and you have to make sure they have a time slot, right? Like one has to be in here for this day, another one has to be here for that day, and then you have to, if they cancel, you have to work around it. And
Well, I mean, yeah, you shouldn't. If an actor cancels before they get shot, that's bad. Um, because you can't really replace an actor in the middle of the shoot unless you're
sure.
unless you're shooting Back to the Future. You know.
Right.
Uh, oh my dog is. I'm just gonna he's barking. Let me
Oh,
let him.
your
I
dog?
just have to open the door for him. Give me.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
He's going crazy. Yeah, he'll bark at the door, and until I let him out,
Okay.
and then he'll go out for him, and then sometimes he won't even go out. Sometimes he'll just look out he'll just want the door to be open.
Oh, trust me, I know that my dog's the same way. He doesn't like closed doors.
Like, yeah, they don't like. Yeah,
I know exactly.
he's very. My dog is very can be very fickle.
um, where could like wanted wanted to ask, like, working with both Bruce Willis and Iron Mike Tyson, it, was there any like cool stories like that happened while you were filming that involved Iron Mike and Bruce?
Um, um, I mean, just being able to like hang out with them and like have them around. I mean, nothing like you know. I mean, nothing crazy happened. Thankfully,
Yeah.
it was smooth. It was smooth. I always try to keep the set you know smooth and comfortable for these guys and let them you know kind of come on, do their thing, and help them look as cool as possible.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean nothing crazy happened. I mean, yeah, I wish I had like a cool story, uh, but it was pretty smooth. Uh, tight. I mean, just tight. I mean, I'll tell you, people just went nuts for Tyson. I mean, he's everybody was wanted a photo or this or
Nice.
you know. The same thing with Bruce, but I mean, Mike is like he's he's it was crazy. I mean, it was crazy for all of them. I mean, having all those guys in
Oh
town was
yeah.
crazy.
Nice. Yeah, and like having someone like Mike Tyson's more known for, of course, like fighting, his boxing over his acting, but Bruce Willis is a legend in the game of acting, and I'm sure like having Bruce Willis on set, like he was giving younger stars pointers and telling stories and stuff like that?
Um, I mean, Bruce, he's pretty low key. I mean, I think um, he's more he's worked with a lot of people, so you know he's he's very professional, giving
Okay.
the team, and yeah, I mean he's not giving you know I mean maybe unless I wasn't observing it, he was really he was more focused on he's gonna do his thing, and some actors are like that, they're sort of giving other actors pointers,
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
and it's always if you have a newer actor and a veteran is giving him that's cool. It's good for the actor, I guess.
Definitely, definitely. And not that you have a lot of free time between like doing filmmaking and writing, but what do you like to do during your free time when you're not doing something with film?
Um, Lately I've been trying to go to the gym more, and I play Oculus. Uh, so I do some VR gaming.
Nice.
Um, I go out, hang out. Trying to get back in, trying to hang out, get back, especially after all this quarantine situation.
Exactly.
I'm like, all right, well, now I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out more because I have to make up for a whole year of not doing anything. So
Right.
I've been doing that, but I mean, I don't have like I mean, I've got some side projects that I'm working on, and I'll be able to talk about one of them soon.
Oh, nice.
And, I'll tell you about it. Uh, in end of September.
Oh, sweet. Okay, nice. Nice. And like what music do you like? Like what's currently on your playlist?
Oh man, I like a lot. Beatles, Marilyn Manson, uh, Alt J, Lil Peep, Lil Pump. You know, I like rock, rap,
Mm-hmm.
electronic music. Um, some jazz. You know, instrument. Some good instrument. Like me, like music is just I don't look at it and as so like I like these genres. I mean, and like good music is like that for me is like could be anything. Depends on what I'm in the mood for, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm in the mood for, and I'll just put on something and like all right, that was either a good thing to put on or not a good thing to put on.
Right, right.
Gotta change it up. But Marilyn Manson, man, I've been really listening to a lot of him lately.
Oh, nice.
He's such a G, man. Like his music is just it's got it's got some grit. I like it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely heavy. I like his songs too. Like it definitely has like that vibe that makes you want to just go out and like break walls and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. I want to do that.
Well, yeah, of course you don't want to do that, yeah.
I should do that.
and, and I usually ask my guests this when they're on. Like I said, like my show is mainly dedicated to horror. Do you like horror films? And if you do, what are some horror films that you love to watch?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Um, I mean, I really like. I think there's some great horror films. And there's different, like we were talking about before, like Jurassic Park. Like that's kind of a horror movie.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, you got dinosaurs like eating people,
yeah, exactly.
and they're monsters. They're essentially monsters. So it's like, is that a horror movie? But Halloween, like the one, I think one of the newer ones is really great. I mean, Purge.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Purge is great. Like Upgrade. I thought was great. Get Out.
yeah. That was a good one.
That was really good. A lot of good. There's Pet Cemetery was really that was pretty good. Um, Babadook.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's been some good ones lately. It's a tough. I mean, there's a lot of good ones.
Definitely,
I mean,
definitely.
those are just some of the ones that came to my head
Nice,
as of recent. That I like.
nice, nice. And and is there anything coming out next that you want to plug and talk about, or anything like something you're allowed to push?
Yeah, I mean, I got a few things coming out, but definitely be on the lookout for the two Bruce Willis films. They're action movies, but there's a lot of badass stuff going on in them.
Sweet, sweet. Well, I mean, knowing what Bruce Willis is capable of in action films and stuff blowing up, I'm sure this is gonna be a treat.
Yeah, there's definitely some excitement in the movie. Hopefully. um, but yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Nice. And where can fans find you at? Like with social media, what website?
Yeah, Instagram. Um, follow me on Instagram at Jared Cohn one, the number one. Not not that many followers. Like I don't even have the little blue check.
Okay.
So not that I have fake uh accounts anyway. So not that hard to find it.
All right. Um, I know you got stuff to do, and I want to thank you again for taking time to come on the show tonight.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate you having me on. Um, I'll keep you in the loop.
Definitely.
As things progress, hopefully.
Sweet. Thanks.
All right. Cool.
All right, buddy. Well, have a good night and have fun with you have planned for the rest of the night.
This table read, especially for a horror film I'm acting in, believe it or
Oh,
not.
get out, really?
Yeah, but I'm keeping it on the
Well,
low,
yeah, of course, yeah.
you know. But yeah, uh, okay, yeah, definitely. That's cool, man. All right, well, you too, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
Definitely, buddy.
All right,
All right. Peace.
peace. Bro. Right.